Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round number 9 for the Austrian Grand Prix. Yes, we're back once again with another F1 video today. Round number 9 of Season 4 is about to commence, the Austrian Grand Prix. And over the last 2 races at this circuit, I have won both of the races, hands down. No one's really come close to challenging me, properly, realistically, you know what I mean. No one's really had that opportunity to challenge me. Will that all change this year? Who knows? But what I do know is this circuit certainly does suit us and should suit our car once again. Hopefully, then we will be able to convert that into a pole position and even a race win. That's the ultimate goal this weekend. Of course, there's no other goal really that we have got. So obviously, that's really about that. We'll get into practice FP1 then. And we'll see what happens. Obviously, this is a circuit that, over the last few years, I have come to adore. It was good in F1 2016, it was good in F1 2017, and good in F1 2018 again. This is like the best circuit for racing, I think, on the game. Or one of them up there, certainly. It's a good circuit. It's a circuit that the player tends to always go well at, I've got no complaints on that one. And, it is nice, because around here you can get into a rhythm. And once you get into that rhythm, the circuit just flows. Anyway, time to start the weekend like usual with the track acclimatization program. Just going through all the gates. Last time out in France, we got a win, it was alright victory. It wasn't anything that I can gloat about, but, it did the job. First race win of the season, hopefully first of many to come, and hopefully the first that has set our championship back on track as we now approach already turn 3. It's a rather short circuit, this one, not many corners around here. Also, a lot of corners are quite high speed. You've only got really that hairpin at turn 2. That's quite slow around here. Turn 1's quite nice also if you get it right. So there are quite a few nice corners around here on a circuit like this. But the main thing is it's about consistency. Right, through second to last corner. Through final corner, cross the line.
That's fantastic.
Already doing a 106. Right, back to the garage, and let's now just put on a car setup, do the race pace strategy sort of thing, and get that out of the way for virtually the race and qualifying. So yeah, we'll run 4 wings around here. And then if we want to take off a bit of front wing, we can do later on. If we feel like we're getting too much bite. Because around here, I like a car that sort of understeers a little bit. Or heavy on the cornering. It makes it nicer, I find. But, Could we also see a sub 1 minute lap time this weekend? I have my doubts, but just never know. Alright, out of turn 1, that wasn't best turn 1 you'll ever see. Through turn 2. Literally straight on the power as soon as you exit that corner. Then run the car into turn 3. Downhill braking, so you've got to be careful on the brake stand in that corner at turn 3. Sometimes can catch you off a little bit. already almost half a second up on Charles Leclerc. Guess you should expect it, but nonetheless, just shows how already impressive our pace is.
Keep it up.
A little bit better of a turn one this time. Half a second up on my own personal best.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
New personal best middle sector.
Line that front wing.
Right, there we go. That's the track climatization program done, and the race strategy done. We breezed past them.
The damage to the car.
So we'll now skip into qualifying, and we'll see what we can do. But based on that, I would say the race should be comfortable and qualifying should be comfortable. 1 second quicker than our teammate at this phase already in the weekend, and we're not even running with the lightest car. We're not even running with probably full steam yet. So, you know, based on that, I have to assume, you know, same AI difficulty as last time, 97%, but I have to assume, you know, we're going to breeze past this, you know, weekend based on the, you know, how quick we were. Why did we lose? Again, losing respect from our team for whatever reason. Maybe we broke the car. But, you know, that shouldn't lose. Finish top, though. So, you know, oh well.
Thank you for joining us once again.
Rightio, let's go.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Let's go for qualifying then. Let's see what we can do in Austria. 1 second than our teammate in practice. Finishing top. If things remain like that, the rest, well, they might as well all pack their bags and start going home, because if it remains the same in quali, they've all got no chance. So what can we do? Let's hope it'll be pole. Right, final corner. Uphill. Small corner cut on the right, but nothing major. Gonna smash Verstappen's time out of the park then there. Absolutely killed Max Verstappen, who's already 1 second down. Doing a 1:03.4. And that's a new lap record, by the way.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
No one was gonna compete with that. And what's nice, okay, about this season so far is a lot of our parts are still hardly worn. For instance, MG UK, I believe we're allowed 3 of them, 3 turbos and 3 ICEs, and they're not even worn at the moment. So lap 1 done. Of course. So we'll put on a fresh set of tyres. And yeah, basically we'll sit here and wait more or less until the end of the session. Right now, 0.8 of a second separating myself and Daniel. Maybe about 0.6 between, so over half a second between myself and my teammate. I think qualifying is done. I will go out in probably about a minute time.
Checks
Going now.
complete. We're ready.
So right, final lap then. This is most likely just going to be how far can we qualify ahead of the rest, really. Been over half a second in front. Oh wait. Well, that's the end of session, ain't it? It's raining. Well, it's raining, so I'll only say that's the end of... What a fucking idiot behind me. I don't want my car damaged. Yeah, it's raining though. He deserved that.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Car feels no different, even with the damage. Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this.
We'll see what we can do with wet tyres. So already 3 tenths down. Oh well. Right, we'll return to garage.
The
I
grid
think
is
we'll
all
get
set
pole.
then for the race tomorrow. But before we
Yeah,
go,
no improvements from anyone. Anyway, so right, starting on front row then, on pole position for 3rd time in my career. So that's 3 poles, which is nice. Let's hope 3 will be a lucky number for us. We've only won once from pole so far in our career. Out of like the 10, I think, victories we have.
Well
All right.
done. Very solid results. You're looking...
Let's see what we can do. For now, what is the race? RTO.
afternoon and welcome to... So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Russell lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, and Van...
So it's raining. And we've never done well in the rain. Jeez, we anti-stalled there.
Map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them, and warm the tyres as well, please.
Weather report.
Heavy rain will pass in 5 minutes, and will be replaced by light rain conditions. Full wets seem like the best tyre for now.
So heavy rain for 5 minutes and replaced by light conditions. Set intermediates.
Confirming that we'll be fitting the intermediate tyres.
Alright. My teammate's going to be sat on the grid for quite a long time. Probably won't make too much of a difference, but nonetheless. So, as we prepare to get going for a wet start of the Austrian Grand Prix. As we pull up now into our grid box on the front row, starting in pole position. My teammate is alongside. We've got the 2 Red Bulls in 3rd and 4th. 5th, we have 5th and 6th, the 2 McLarens. So, Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren. That's the front row, or the front 4, or 6 actually. As the lights now begin to turn on. 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go then for the start of the Austrian Grand Prix. We pull to the right hand side. Pull slightly to the left. Got a snap of, car just snapped on us sort of thing. So we sort of got pulled to the left accidentally. We went into one car. I did feel a hit. I don't know who it was. As we think going down the inside, we do go down the inside. Teammate just gives me enough room. And we're back up into first already on this opening lap of the Austrian Grand Prix. In these conditions, cars are a lot more unstable, of course. Just takes one mistake and you can easily be put spinning. But after the first lap, doing fastest lap of the race, got about just over half a second lead. As we head into lap number 2 now. Verstappen's in third right now. Teammates still about half a second behind. Verstappen is about a further second. As we now cross the line for the second time, doing fastest lap, just under a second in front of my teammate. We're now starting to pull out just tiniest of ever gaps between myself and my teammate. Getting a lot of wheel spin off that final corner.
Okay, the rain should ease up in a couple of minutes. Light rain soon.
Doing a new fastest
We're accumulating some wear
first
on the
sector.
MG UK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
It's the closest my teammate's been to me so far in the race. So teammate's certainly on the charge. Teammate doing a new fastest lap.
Yellow flag. Green flag.
Sorry if I've gone a bit quiet.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Just trying to focus here. Making sure we're not making any mistakes. So right now we have a quite nice lead over our teammate. The question is, when do we pit? Don't think the track's fully ready for inters yet. Next lap, maybe? I say next lap, definitely. We're going to do one more lap, and then I think we're going to come in. See, it is still very wet at this part of the circuit.
Gap to teammate behind is 1.7 seconds.
Weather report.
It's hard to say if inters or wets are better right now.
Oh, my radio engineer didn't help me there. Weather report.
Inters and wets will probably have similar pace at the moment.
I'm gonna go box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap. strategy is available on the MFT.
Yeah, see. Right, and we come.
Complete, go now.
Taken a bit of a risk, of course, but I believe the risk will pay off.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Good thing about coming in then, we won't have anyone to delay us. And I think we've definitely made the right call. We do seem to have a advantage. Doing a new personal best middle sector. Ricardo is still so slidey right now. And just feel the car wanting to get away in certain parts of the track from underneath us. So it just shows you still how daring, can't see anything in the spray of Fernando Alonso right now. Doing a new fastest first sector.
The gap to the car behind is 6.
But overtaking Fernando Alonso with absolute ease. Here. Just shows grip levels on these fresh tyres are so much better than
Valtteri is in for his stop.
what maybe other tyres have. My teammate's now in. As we will go past and regain first place more or less. My teammate will come out behind the two McLarens, or it's certainly one McLaren. So already we're going to be faster. But what I'm wondering now,
We're leading our teammate by 3.2 seconds.
is there a possibility someone staying out trying to eke out their tyres to the end of the Grand Prix? You'd be mad, wouldn't you? car just snapping at the end of that corner. So that suggests to me the wet may work better through there. The only thing is, if it starts raining heavy once again.
Valtteri's giving it everything. He's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, if it starts raining again, we are screwed. Right, we need to be gaining. Let me just work out. 1. So we've got about 6 laps to the end of Grand Prix. 9 seconds between myself and Verstappen. So really we need to gain approximately a second per lap. That seems quite realistic.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
So we've got some on wet going to the end, and then you've got people like myself and my teammate racing to catch Max Verstappen. See, Max Verstappen could be the thorn in the side right now. Alright, I've decided to turn up the engine.
Valtteri's giving it everything. He's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
Because I really want to catch Verstappen. Got 4 laps to do it. 6 seconds is the gap, which is obviously decreasing every single lap right now. The gap to my teammate is also decreasing.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
5.4. Oh no! Come on!
The distance to the leader is 5.
You're making mistakes,
seconds.
Julian. I don't want to do this. Only gained half a second there. That's not enough. Need to be gaining more. I can see Verstappen now. That's better. That's much better. 3 seconds the gap. 2 laps to go. Surely, with the track drying, we're gonna catch Max Verstappen, who's on a wrong tyre, certainly. Red Bull took the risk. So did we. I am gaining on Max as quickly as possible. Laps are running out now as we enter the final dying stages of the race. The track is at its driest so far. It's been all race long. Verstappen's on the wet tyre. We're on the intermediate tyre. That's a tyre that could run on a track like this. That won't overheat. Verstappen's tyres must be absolutely on the limit right now. But there's only 1 lap to go. So if we're going to do it, we need to make a pass at some point within the next lap. But the gap has come down, doing a new fastest lap of the race. This is going to be one hell of a final lap between myself, Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri Bottas is a little bit, just over a second behind myself. We don't want to make any error here or any incorrect decision and see Verstappen. And we're now overtaking Max Verstappen for the lead of the Grand Prix. We have to back off due to a yellow flag. And we're still on the yellows. So little. We've gone into the back of a fucking back marker. Fuck me. That's annoying. Right, we're just going to use a flashback. We deserve that race win. If we can get it. Final corner. Oh, for crying out loud, that's twice now in the space of 1 lap. Oh, that's annoying. There, it's a 1-2. I'm happy with that anyway, regardless. Victory in Austria for a 3rd time. And 2nd race win this season. But yeah, well, that was a tough race. Until that final lap, everything was fine. We would have passed Verstappen anyway, I think, based on pace. We had enough pace to do it anyway. So, yeah, you know, obviously, yes, I use a flashback to win there, but oh well. That's win number 2 then for the season. Right, yeah, that's win number 2. Then the season, 37 points now behind championship leader Valtteri Bottas. A huge lead in the constructors, us 2 Mercedes. But yeah, nonetheless, still my teammate finishing on the podium. Not having a bad weekend for my teammate. But nonetheless, we win our 3rd Grand Prix of the season. A brilliant way to do it in the wet conditions.
You enjoy that. You made it look easy. How are you feeling after that win? You must be thrilled to be up on the podium. We all underestimated you, didn't we?
There we go.
It wasn't your rival's day today, was it? Great! Well, that's everything.
Right, there we go then. So that's us now firmly in 2nd place. 2 back-to-back race wins. Hopefully in Britain we'll collect a 3rd next time out. I'm not going to do a video tomorrow, so next one will be probably on Monday or Tuesday. And then Monday or Tuesday will be the final video will be not final video. Didn't mean it like that, but Wednesday we'll see the return of Modern Car Classic Car. So Monday or Tuesday we'll sort of see a new series on the break of that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Right. Anyway. As I say, nonetheless, that was good race. Anyway, can't be disappointed, even though we had a bit of a difficult last lap. But we raced well there. I think we deserved the race win. Nonetheless, so in my opinion, we did the best job there possible. So for me, that's a deserved race win. Also, we can change some parts if we want. I'm going to put in a new motor generator heater, probably a new one of them, and then that's it. And we most likely won't be taking penalties this season. I'm not going to, 100% confirm it, but the way things are going with reliability, we are certainly good. It's just been, as I say, it was just first few races to the season. Australia was our fault, but Bahrain DRS failure, China safety car. We even had a DRS failure at the what Grand Prix was it? France Grand Prix, I think, last time out. So, it's just these nibbles that are really costing us championship points. But at least in the last 2 rounds, we have got 2 race wins to show for it as well. So that's all right then. And the championship, is it back on? Well, we're still 37 points behind, obviously, our teammate. But don't get me wrong, at least we're getting there eventually. We're certainly gaining, so, Anyway, see you all next time for round number 10, Silverstone, the British Grand Prix.